most amazing and most energetic empire builders. Welcome to the 1K status views challenge. I congratulate you and celebrate you for making it into this amazing challenge that would up your game using WhatsApp marketing. In this challenge, I'm going to be walking you through every single thing that you need to take your business to a whole new level using WhatsApp. I know that some of you join this challenge, you're thinking maybe it's just contact game, they'll just give you contacts, but no, we don't do that here. And as we go on, you're going to learn why that does not work when it comes to WhatsApp marketing and what actually works. Without wasting much of our time, we're going to jump into what we have for today, which is the online business foundation and how to build an intentional brand on social media. So why exactly are we starting with this inside this challenge? We're starting here because normally you would think, oh, everything just about 1K status, 1K status. But when it comes to running a successful business on social media, if you know Naija Sales Queen brand very well, you would know that we are very intentional about helping you take your business from small to big. And your foundation is very important for you to achieve that. How you start your business is very, very important for you to be able to carry your business to a very big place on social media. So before going into attracting people into your business, this is something that you want to look into, because this is something that 90% of business owners don't look into. Everybody just wants to start a new business. Like nowadays, everybody just wants to start, I'm a CEO. That's what everybody's after. Nobody is looking into this. And if you're one of the 10% that knows how to do this or that puts this in place in your business, it will give you an edge and help you to grow faster using social media and even outside social media. In this particular video, we are going to be breaking it down in terms of what you bring to the table, and packaging your business for it. What you bring to the table and packaging your business for it. That's exactly what we are trying to talk about inside this particular video of online business foundation and how to build an intentional brand on social media. Let me give you an example to buttress my point well. Just like, let's say for instance, or think about it, when you wanted to start your business, what made you start? I'm sure that 9 out of 10 people will say, oh, because I saw the opportunity to start and I just started. Oh, somebody introduced me to come and start Oriflame business and I just started. Oh, somebody said that it is bag that people are buying now and I just started. Oh, you know, people must use perfume every day, so that's why I started a perfume business. What if I told you that you may be very wrong for that? Very, very wrong. Like that is the beginning of big failure in your business, when you don't understand what you bring to the table and package your business for it and just follow the bandwagon doing what other people are doing. So what should you do instead? Any business that you're going into or that you're into, you need to understand what you bring to the table. For instance, now when you connect with my brand, with Naija Sales Queen brand, you would know that what we bring to the table is that we want to help you to grow your business from small to big on social media. We're not just backing ourselves as part of other random coaches, as a fashion designer or as a hairstylist. You don't just want to say, I'm a hairstylist, I help people to make their hair. No, you have to think deeper beyond that, because 1 million people are saying the same thing that you are saying. So why should people leave other people and come and patronize you and come and make you their plug? Think about it. That is exactly why you need to know what you bring to the table. So I'm going to be using 2 brands as an example in this particular video so that you can check out those brands and see how they are explaining what they bring to the table and how it is helping their businesses. The first brand is Majestic Ruby, and the other brand is the Shoe Collector. So these particular 2 brands, yes, according to what they do, they are the ones that produce their products, yeah. But when they started, they knew that they wanted to bring something else to the table. Majestic Ruby is a perfume brand, but instead of other perfume brands that just sell perfumes on social media, what they do is sell perfumes that would help you spice your home. I think that is the major message of their brand, that if you buy perfume from them, they can say some of their perfume is peppered kiniko, just to make sure that when you buy their perfume, your husband is going to think twice about like touching you or not. So you understand, this is what Majestic Ruby brings to the table. They are not like every other perfume brand that is just saying the same thing that everybody else is saying. I help you to smell good, I help you to smell nice. You have to think outside the box. If you check their Instagram, you will see something like addictive kiniko perfume. Like they give you perfumes that are addictive, that would make your man addictive to you. That it's not because it does some bad things, but because of the composition, because of how nice it smells, because of how attractive it's going to make you be. I don't know if you're married, I know you can relate. So, and then the Shoe Collector is a brand that sells shoes, and all their shoes are actually heels. They don't sell flat shoes, only heels, and their heels, they make it by themselves. You know how some heels can be so uncomfortable. So what they bring to the table is that If you buy their heels, you'll be so comfortable. You can use it to dance, you can use it to jump, you can use it to do anything, and you are going to be fine. Your leg will not be peppering you, your leg will not be paining you, but you can always, like, they have different inches according to what you can carry, but Benzo is going to be perfect. So it does not matter that people are selling the same products. No, you can still decide that this is what I want to bring to the table in what I am doing. For instance, you may be selling jewelry, and jewelry is plenty in the market, right? So, but you can look into it in a deeper way. That instead of just saying that I sell jewelry, you can look into it and say that you sell only minimalistic jewelry for those that don't want to make noise, but still make noise without making noise. You have to do something that will make people look twice. They have to look you twice. That who is this person? Who is this brand? Look you twice. Like you have to do something that will make people and pay attention to you. That is how you decide what you bring to the table. So think about it. In that business that you are into, even if it is skincare brand, any brand at all, even if you are into services, you make interior, don't just categorize yourself as an interior decorator. Think about it. So, and how can you decide what you bring to the table? It can be from your personal experience or your personal story. Let's say when you were learning interior design, for instance, when you were learning it from your boss, there's a particular thing that customers are always complaining about, and every interior decorator, they don't really pay attention to it. You can say that is exactly what you bring to the table. It can be that everybody's always like creating the same design for clients, but your own brand, you now decide that no, it is going to be based on what the client wants. Do you understand? Like now when I wanted to start a modest fashion brand, every brand is starting selling. So they would just say, I want to help you to look modest and confident. So, but I knew that my own brand, I just wanted to focus on only skirts and Malaysian hijabs like the one I'm wearing. So just, okay, coincidentally I'm wearing a skirt as well. So skirts and Malaysian hijab just like the one I'm wearing. So I knew that I want to help Muslims to be confident, be smart, because skirts are very, very scarce in the market. So it can be from your story, because I have looked for skirts, like long skirts, that I will not find. So, and that was what brought about the brand. Your brand should not just be random. There should be something behind it that you bring to the table that will make people pay attention to. So you have to think about it. Think about like when you started, and then if you know like you cannot connect anything to it, just think about other things or ask people around, what do you find hard in this thing? So it's going to help you to know what you bring to the table, and then packaging your business for it. That is where we have some particular elements, because even if you decide that, oh, I brought this to the table, but you did not package your business for it, nobody's going to take you seriously or know what you bring to the table. And that is where we have you having your mission statement, vision statement, vision, your unique selling point, it's called USP, your logo, your profile picture, and also your brand story. So these are the things that you have to put in place to package yourself for what you bring to the table. So how do you go about this? First, your mission, your vision, your unique selling point, USP, your logo, your brand story, and your profile picture. Everything has to be on point. So firstly, what is a mission? A mission is what you have set to go and help people do. It is what is going to guide your day-to-day activities. For instance, my own mission is to help businesses not to struggle with low sales online. So I know what I want to do with my brand. Do you understand? So you have to decide what your mission is. Google's mission is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. You can see what they are doing every day. They are trying hard to make sure that everybody is able to access the world's information. If you go to Google, you can easily search for anything happening in the world and you can see it. So to make it universally accessible and useful, anybody can just search. So you have to decide what your mission is. Your mission is like what you set to do in your business. For instance, if you are a skincare brand, you can say that your mission is to help women to regain their self-confidence, right, through skincare products that work. It has to be personal to you. You don't copy other people's mission. No. Your mission is like they send you on a message. This is what I want to do. This is what my brand is about. And your vision is like your long-term purpose, what you want to do at the end of the day, like what you want to achieve in the next 20 years, 10 years, 15 years. So for instance, Google's vision is to provide access to the world's information in one click. You just need to click and then find the world's information. So for me, my vision is to help millions of businesses actually build empires on social media. You can see that it is very big. It's not something that you would achieve in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years, something that you would achieve eventually. So you have to think about it. Your vision is personal to you. It's not something that you copy, right? It's not something that you steal from somebody else. You have to decide it by yourself that this is my vision. My vision is to build the biggest warehouse supplying this products. Do you understand? So that is how you decide your vision and mission. Then your USP. How do you decide your USP? USP is called your unique selling point. It is what makes you stand out from other people doing the same thing that you are doing. For instance, now my brand USP, as you can see, is that I provide support to my students. You see that when you join my challenge, you're not just left alone on the group chat. There is accountability group. We respond to you fast. You get like supported. You're not just left alone, right? So we give you support, and then we work with results. There's some people that don't care about whether you get results or not, just buy my course and go. So, but we work with results. We want you to get results. So that is why we always like stay in your corner. So you have to decide what is your unique selling point, and your unique selling point must be based on what customers are going to really appreciate, what they really want. For instance, many people buy iPhone because of the unique selling point, because of the camera. The camera is different from every other one, because of the way it's very, very fast when you use it, user experience. So you have to decide your unique selling points based on what customers are asking for. So you have to decide what are your unique selling points. And then the next thing is your logo. Your logo has to be intentional. Your logo has to be intentional because this is something that presents your brand to the world. Do you understand? So you can see that a lot of businesses, they're always like, a lot of businesses that have got it, that are old, they're always changing their logos every time. You will see that the logo they used 5 years ago is not the same they're using now. You can see Fanta recently changed the cover of their drink. So they're always innovative. You have to be, because if not, if you think that your logo is not something that is important and then you just leave it like that, what is going to happen is that your brand is going to be left behind at the end of the day. There's some logos that are very, very outdated. You don't want to use such logo for your business. Like something like this, it is not a logo that you want to be associated with, because the reason why we're setting all these things in place is that when people want to come and buy from you, Odoku clients, they want to see some things in your brand that will make them connect with you, that will make them take you seriously. But if you don't put them in place, they will not take you seriously. They will think that you're just one random brand. So you want to put them in place to get, so look at my students now. She did this logo for her brand, and before she does not have a logo before she joined my class. So you want to actually be intentional about it. If you don't have the money yet, you can actually like just save towards it and do it. You might not spend you more than 10,000 or 15,000, depending on who is helping you to do. Your profile picture, it is also very, very, very important. Your profile picture is very, very important when it comes to online. So if you run a faceless brand, your profile picture can be your logo. It can be your logo, right? But if you run a faced brand, there's a face, you're the face of your brand, then you want to enter studio and take a very nice picture. It's going to elevate your brand. It's going to help you to be taken more seriously online. So, and it's not just random pictures. You have to make sure that the picture kind of aligns with what you are doing. Is that maybe you are wearing your brand t-shirt, or you are holding something related to your brand, or you're looking sharp, depending on what if your brand, like if it's a coaching brand, for instance, you're looking sharp and energetic in your, so like there was a profile picture I did one time that I was like doing as if I was teaching. So it is part of the branding. Do you understand? So you want to put them in place. And last one is your brand story. Your brand story is the story behind your brand. What people are going to connect with. Your story can be something like, maybe you are into food business, you make food, like home food. You can say back when you were working 9 to 5, you would get home tired and you just eat biscuits or noodles. Maybe you try to order some food from some people who, and then it was very awful and bad, and you know you can cook well, and that was why you started this brand. So that is like a brand story. It can be as short as that, but it must have an element of like what made you actually start your business, what makes you different, what you are bringing to the table. Everything must be infused there, and how you're already helping people. So do you understand? So that is how you decide your brand story. So once you put all this in place, it's going to help you to have a very solid foundation and build a very, very intentional brand on social media. Your task for today is to write out what your business brings to the table in just 3 lines. In just 3 lines, write out what your business brings to the table, 1. Then write out what is your brand mission and vision. Then write out what is your brand unique selling point. What is your brand unique selling point? What your brand brings to the table, your mission, your vision, and your brand unique selling point. We're going to have practical as well, but that would be next week, Monday, when you're going to get your practical. So I want you to work on this task. Your submission is going to be on your accountability group by 5 p.m. By 5 p.m., I'll be expecting to see all your submission on your accountability group. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how to understand who you are selling to online and how to get their attention, right? And how to get their attention, how to attract them to your business. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I'm going to see you tomorrow. So if you have learned something from this video, I want you to drop a review in the comment section of this video and let us see what you have learned. And if you have any questions, we're also going to open the group by 5 p.m. for you to drop all your questions there. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.